Breaking news now. Authorities have arrested a suspect wanted for the murder of a model on the main line. We're going to go to a news conference right now and check in.
Good afternoon. I'm here with Superintendent Michael McGrath and Captain Frank Thomas. We're here to announce an arrest. This arrest comes on the day of Christina Kraft's funeral. She was surrounded by family and friends today, and we are thankful that we were able to safely apprehend the defendant who is accused of her murder. John Wesley Harris was taken into custody a short time ago in Pittsburgh. He had fled the area. He was on a bus to Pittsburgh and was safely taken into custody as he got off of that bus. There are some thanks to some agencies for that great work. First off, the Lower Merion detectives, the police department here, who has done an incredibly thorough investigation into this, which helped us to get to the point we are now. The U.S. Marshals, their fugitive task force, both Philadelphia and Pittsburgh offices, the Philadelphia Police Department, the Homicide Fugitive Task Force, and the SEPTA Police. They all contributed substantially to this. If I take you back now to August 22nd, what we know is that in the early morning hours of the 22nd, Christina Kraft left her apartment. She left her apartment and got a ride in a Lyft. She was down in the city. Shortly after she arrived in Center City, she met John Wesley Harris, and we have learned that there was some sort of transportation that got them from Philadelphia to the Ardmore apartment that Christina lived at. When the two arrived at the apartment, it was approximately 3 a.m. They went into the apartment. We know that from video surveillance. We have also learned a number of important things in the timeline, which were that the door to the apartment opened shortly after 3. That door did not open again until the police checked on Christina in a wellness check that evening. What we also found out is that there was a back door that was used. After a violent murder, the back door of the apartment was used, and the defendant fled from there. I also would be remiss if I did not thank the press. You all did some important work in this case. On the 27th, we released video surveillance of the defendant, and that led to a number of tips, but a substantial tip from an individual that had been corresponding with the defendant by text messages and identified the defendant. When we got that name, we were able to work a number of angles from there to get where we did today, which was apprehending the defendant as he got off of the bus in Pittsburgh. That was a great collaboration by many individuals, and we're happy to be able to report that he is in custody. It will take some time before he's back in the area, so I can't give you any time frame on arraignments or anything like that. That could be a while. So when we get him back, we'll proceed with the charges, which are first-degree murder, second-degree murder. Items were taken from the victim's home or apartment, and we will be pursuing those charges against the defendant. I'm going to turn it over to Superintendent McGrath at this point, and then I'll come back for any questions that you may have.
I apologize in advance for it might be somewhat repetitive, because we do have to thank a number of our partners in this investigation. So after the August 22nd homicide at the condominium on Sibley Avenue here in Ardmore, LMPD and Montgomery County DA Detective Bureau joined forces in a coordinated effort to investigate this tragic crime. Detectives from both the Lower Merion Investigations Unit and the District Attorney's Office worked tirelessly around the clock on this investigation. Additional resources from within our department were added to this effort to assist the investigators. We need to acknowledge, as Kevin has already done so, the additional assistance received from numerous law enforcement partners in the area, including the Philadelphia Police Department, the Pennsylvania State Police, U.S. Marshals, and SEPTA Police. The quick and successful outcome is a tribute to their commitment to seeing that justice was served for Christina Kraft and for her family. We also want to thank the public for responding to our request for assistance during this investigation, and for the local media's assistance in keeping the public informed of the progress of the investigation and assisting law enforcement in posting the information, videos, and pictures which played a significant part in bringing about the successful conclusion and the arrest of Harris.
So 1 week after her murder, a suspect has been arrested in the death of the model in Ardmore. We'll continue to monitor that press conference.
We'll have much more coming up at 5:30.